Alright, time for some little bit of the old school. Don't remember how this goes. We'll see how frightening and disturbing that game is. Audio and visual have been authorized for use with headphones, something, I don't know. Dark Fear. And I forgot the game is a little too loud. Let's turn this down a bit. Oh shit, that's wrong. Copy and paste on this one. There we go. I mean, content. What does it say here? Lower the game's volume to prevent any potential copyright strikes. Wish you all the best and look forward to seeing your awesome videos and live streams. Oh gee, and so it doesn't even matter now. We'll see how this will turn out. Those who succeed reach for the stars. Spells awaken. Your eyes slowly open only to be greeted with darkness. So I feel a little dizzy as the cobwebs in your mind begin to clear. So you regain consciousness, you begin wondering where you are, even who you are, and God knows why. You reach down and feel a hard wooden surface beneath you. The musty smell of rotting wood suggests you're in a building of some kind. Your eyes attempt to focus on your surroundings as you struggle to see it properly. And I don't know what happened there. I woke up in a shack. You can make out the outline of a large object in front of you. You reach out and touch the rough, cold edges, which feels like rusted metal. It's a toolbox. And the little thing, is that like a remote? I assume this is the score of how I can beat the game. The small cardboard box, the mild sulfury aroma and muffled rattling sound coming from this box suggests it's a box of matches. So this is just box of matches. What about this? This is a lantern. So I can't. Okay, what if I do this? Oh, there we go. So I turned on the lamp. And there we go. At least so I can't open it or something like that. Well, that won't work. So if it's rusted pretty badly, I assume I should like open it or something later. Alright. Well, I know what this is. I gotta pick up the rope. I don't think it's designed to be open. We'll leave it there anyway. Dusty old sinister looking portrait of a well-dressed elderly gentleman hangs on the wall. As you gaze into the piercing eyes of the haunting portrait, you're overcome with a chilling feeling of familiarity. Although you have no idea who this is, you can't shake. So something about the photo feels extremely significant. You carefully remove the portrait from the wall and carry it with you. Okay, well, why not? Let's carry the photo. Okay, so I got a nail. Well, depends. Can I use this for the lock? Oh, and it works. Just wheel around and there you go. So I got old crowbar, a shiny sewing needle. Reach inside and pick up the old crowbar. From his poor condition, it looks like it's on his last legs. You're not sure how much you could use it. Could be put your pocket anyway. And I also pick up the sewing needle. That... Wait, I don't even know what the sharp sewing needle even does. I know what a crowbar does. Which I can use that as a weapon. So, nothing here for the most part. I assume I can just leave. Oh, what's this? A pair of rusty nails protrude from the walls. They're stuck pretty tight. Try as you may, but you cannot pull them out. Well, okay, well, no point of interacting with them. Let's just leave. Okay, so I'm stuck. Well, I know what to do with this one. Pry it open. So I attempt to force it open, and there you go. I have now escaped the locked shack. And the crowbar break, ain't that amazing? I guess old tools can tend to like decay and deteriorate. But hey, at least you made it out. So I step out and find myself in a small forest clearing. The surroundings are unfamiliar and you still have no idea how you got here. A badly injured man lying on the ground nearby. It looks like he's been attacked and he looks like he's got all mutilated of the sort. Small metal container, can I pick it up? Well, there you go, I picked it up anyway. Let's examine the guy. Thank goodness you've come. Please help me. I was out hunting and was attacked by a coyote. He's blocking the way back to the village and won't let me leave this place. Suddenly hear a rustling sound behind you. Here, God help us, he's come back. Here, take this and finish him before he kills us both. I have neither the strength nor stamina to swing it. And he hands me a small woodcutter's axe. Oh God, we're going to go into combat. The man's eyes widen as he points behind you. Look out, here he comes. The angry coyote jumps out at you from behind the bush. Get ready to defend yourself. Oh boy. That is awesome. So attack, I gotta like click the right time. Oh, even though I did that, I only did like 4 damage to the wolf. Alright, hit him again. The combat's all turn-based. Alright, it's simple enough. You just have to hit it. There we go. Even though that's not even 100% on this one. But that's fine. And he's dead. Man looks at you, smiles, and breathes a sigh of relief. Thank you so much for helping me, my friend. You may keep the axe as a token of my gratitude. And here's a little something extra for your trouble. And he gives me some money. Before standing up and slowly limping away. So the small pool of blood, which came from the injured man. Why would you want to touch it? So I got the metal container. It's more of like a sieve. There's the photo. So okay, no point of going inside there. Gotta interact. There's the moon. It seems much larger than usual, and the eerie reddish hue sends chills down your spine. Okay, what about this? The outline on the ground. Really? I click on a tree, but it just makes me click the cabin instead. Okay, well, no point of being here. So this is the map. Gotta go here to a new location. Once you've taken the time to travel to a new location, you'll be able to fast travel there without any problems. Just beware, you may be attacked on your first trip to certain places. And what is this? Am I in the like town? Well, the only thing clickable is this. You greet the hulking man. He briefly looks at you over and smiles. You look greener than grass, stranger. It's not often we get visitors showing up with all that's going on here. Okay, what have you got? So, who are you? My name's Olaf. I'm the weapons master and blacksmith here. And where am I? He pauses and looks at you a little shocked. You picked a bad time to be lost here, my friend. But for your information, you're in the village of Ravenwood. The only safe place in this cursed land we call Diablo Valley. You're lucky you even made it. Most visitors head back home if they don't end up dead. I wonder why. That might have something to do with all the deadly animals, ghosts, flesh-eating monsters, and demons who've made Diablo Valley their home. It wasn't always like this. This land was a lot safer when I was a little boy. Take my advice, stranger. You're gonna need more than that puny little axe there if you're gonna survive here. I could sell you something better, but my stock is a little limited given my supplier's refusal to deliver here. The trade route that cuts through Nightshade Forest is no longer safe to travel through. Nightshade Forest? It's a few miles northwest of here. The main trade route cuts through there, but as of recently, the forest has become unsafe. Now, don't get me wrong, most well-armed folks can handle a few wolves. It's that other thing lurking there, hiding in the trees like some devil, which is causing all the trouble. Whatever it is, it's neither human nor animal. Or is it a werewolf? I tell you, this land is cursed. Whatever God you believe in or don't believe in, it'll do you no good. Here, we're all in the same boat. You ask me if there is a God, I think he's forsaken us all. And we got my book. So I got, I think it's like text, analyzing. There's some achievements to go through. So I can resize, but I don't want to. Can save. So 4% done with the game. Oh no. Okay. Nothing special. Can I up? Oh wait. I need 20 more gold for that. There is nothing special here. Okay, exit the map. You go here. And what's this? There's a rope tied to the well. The bucket which was attached to the other end appears to be missing. Let's see, can I use this? You attach the metal cup to the end of the rope. You lower the metal cup into the well. And success, it hits the water with a small splash and sinks. Gonna pull it out. It's an old well. From the overall smell and condition, you're assuming it's not been used for a long while. They didn't even go for drinking water or anything. Peering down the well, you notice a small, dark object floating in the several inches of stagnant water at the bottom. Okay, okay, didn't pull the cup out. Peering inside the cup, you notice a small, dark leather pouch. You carefully open and discover. Oh, more money. Not gonna pull it down or anything? No? Totally useless for drawing water. Yeah, that makes sense. So, nothing on the outline. Well, let's exit here. Let's see if I can up... Yeah, we'll upgrade the way. We got enough. Up to 14 damage. Let's do that. So I need 65 more for a long sword. Anything going on? No? Nothing here then. So that's the town. Okay, let's go to a new location then. As you enter Nightsheet Forest, you see an angry, vicious pack of wolves heading in your direction. Do I have to fight the wolves? Oh boy. That's gonna be a while. Oh wait, I can kill them. There's only 3 though. Time it. There you go. And I was dead. It's fine. Now it's dead again. There, job done. After defeating only 3 wolves, the rest quickly get the message and scatter like the rats. Hopefully they're gone for good. That was one bloody battle, but it seems you successfully cleared the area. Oh hey, I noticed health regens. Idly. Pretty fast though, which is good. Okay, so let's save around here. You're no expert, but the strange plant with its dark, enticing fruit appears to be deadly nightshade. You don't feel comfortable touching it with your bare hands. You've heard too many bad stories about this poisonous plant. Really? So I don't got like gloves or anything? Not even this? Yeah, that wouldn't work. Can't interact with the tree. Oh, there's a stick. Although totally useless as a combo, you figure something like this may come in handy. Well, I picked up the stick. I don't even know what the stick does, though. Can't do this? That wouldn't work. Nothing useful? Alright. It's fine. Second thought. Can't do this. No rope. No matches. Let's see. It's a big dead tree that stands ominously in the forest clearing. Something's not right about this tree. You can't help but feel uneasy from its mere presence. Okay, I'm getting a very bad feeling that... Why would I do that? Let's exit the map. I want to know if I can... Really? There's nothing for me to do other than... I'm short by 5 gold. Ain't that unfortunate? The wolves in Nightshade Forest won't bother anyone again. You mean you cleared the place out all by yourself? You got stones for going there alone, I'll give you that. But like I said, before the wolves aren't the problem, it's that tree demon, you know? Now if you're thinking of slaying that thing, take heed and listen. Go talk to Seema next door. She's not one for weapons or combat, but the woman knows a thing or two about medicine and the occult. She has all the details on that demon and other visits of its ilk. Tell her I sent you, and tell her you're a friend of mine. Anyone as brave as you is okay by me. Okay, I was about to say got a little stuck there. Right, exit the map. I gotta go to the clinic of sorts. You greet the beautiful woman in an exotic dress. She looks at you skeptically. Ain't that great? Before finally speaking with a strong South Asian accent. Is there something I can help you with? Well, why yes. I'm a friend of Olaf. He sent me here. And consider yourself welcome. Any friend of Olaf is a friend of mine. I'm happy you've gained his trust. He's not been the same since he lost his daughter, Emily. You must forgive people here if they are not so trusting at first. As Olaf no doubt told you, this is not a good time to be visiting. Who are you? My name is Seema. I'm a Ayurvedic healer and astrologer from the Far East. I also know a little about magic and its effects. See, Olaf told me you could help me defeat the tree demon. So you believe you could slay the beast. If that's what you truly believe, then I will not discourage you. The tree spirit is a vile being that resides somewhere north of Nightshade Forest. Not an easy creature to destroy, but it can be done. You will need to lure it from its resting place using nightshade essence, which can be made from the fruits of the belladonna plant. Now that the forest is free of wolves, it should be easier to collect the berries. Okay, good. She reaches down, pulls open a small wooden drawer, and takes out a few small sheets of paper. Here, use these to help you collect the fruits. The belladonna plant is extremely poisonous, and you will need to protect your hands, as even the lightest contact with your flesh can be most unpleasant. Bring me those berries, and I will do the rest. Where can I find those berries again? Fruit of the belladonna plant, okay. Use the medicinal papers I gave you to collect the berries. Once I have them, I will prepare dozens for you. Well, I definitely know where this is. So, I don't feel comfortable. That means... So, medicinal papers. So I need to use this. Pick up these berries. It's a sheet of medicinal paper containing several deadly nightshade berries. It's hard to believe these sweet-tasting fruits of the nightshade plant are potent enough to potentially kill a human. So we gotta exit. Alright, I got these berries. The hand seam of the nightshade berries. She carefully looks them over, checking the texture and smelling them. Yes, these are potent enough for the mixture. And since you've collected more than enough berries, here's a little something for your trouble. And I got some money. And here, I also want you to have this. And she handed me a potion. This potion will generate up to 50 HP of health. Explaining game mechanics. Use it during combat when your health is low to give you an advantage. You can also drink it anytime outside of combat if your health is really low. So it can be assessed from options or during combat. The tree demon has prevented any supplies from reaching this town, so I am not able to create any of the more stronger potions until the Nightshade Forest is totally safe to pass through. Killing him is of great advantage to me, so I will make you this promise. If you use up the potion, I will give you another one free of charge as many times as is necessary. However, after you defeat the tree demon, I would kindly request that you purchase my potions like everyone else. This is all I can do for you. Now please excuse me while I prepare the nightshade essence for you. She adds the nightshade berries to a ceramic mortar and begins crushing them using a pestle. She then adds all kinds of strange powders and liquids to the crushed berries, which she skillfully grinds and mixes using swift circular motions. She then proceeds to pour the liquefied contents of the mortar into a glass vial and hands it to you. Take this and pour the contents onto any tree trunk you suspect is the home of the tree-dwelling demon. It will be enough to lure the creature out. If nothing happens, strike the tree a few times and wait. It will come. Look, I have enough money, so let's upgrade this. Yes. And I got a longsword. No new weapons available, huh? Okay. Let's save again. Wait, that's potion. Yeah, let's not use that. Okay, go back. So that's the tree. Let me examine this. It has a nightshade essence. It has a dark liquid supposed to lure out any tree-dwelling spirit or demon out in the open. Okay, let's use it then. You pour all the nightshade essence on the trunk of the big dead tree and keep the empty glass vial. Alright, let's wait then. You wonder what could be wrong. Do I have to hit it with the stick? That wouldn't work. You strike the tree trunk a second time. And then the third time. Times the charm. Oh! Well then. He's just gonna stare at me, huh? Okay. So I got about 4 more strikes to kill off that tree demon. Alright, let's try it. Big if it's actually possible. And apparently I gotta use a potion. I'm very unlucky. This one. Okay, just one more successful hit. Okay, well, that was a little bit off, but we managed to kill it anyway. So I defeated the tree demon and it's all melted. It falls to the ground and melts into a pool of black, sticky, tar-like liquid. As it does so, it drops something behind it. The atmosphere of the forest feels a lot lighter and more comfortable. You feel safe here now. A child's puppet lies on the ground, which was dropped by the tree demon. Let's pick up the puppet and examine it. You see the name Emily written on the back. You're pretty certain you've heard that name before back at the village. Let's examine it. It's a puppet, a small faceless doll popular with children. This one has the word Emily inked into the back. So it's 11% done. So that's taken care of. Thick, sticky tar left behind when you killed the tree demon. You take the blob of tar. So it's the ball of tar took from the sticky black pool of the tree demon. It's the remains, obviously. We'll take that just in case. Yeah, we'll exit the map again. And we go back to town. Does it say... Well, the tree demon is no longer a threat. You've done us all a great service. May the goddess bless you. My potions are now available for you to purchase. Although I have nothing too strong right now, I hope what little I have can be of some service to you. Well, when will you have some stronger ones? As soon as I receive a batch of new supplies, I'll begin working on a stronger potion. I promise. In the meanwhile, you can still purchase the minor health potions. Well, we'll just purchase one. About one is enough. Unless there's anything like heavy combat wise, I might be like forced to buy more. The tree demon lies dead, Nightshade Forest is clear. You're pretty handy with a weapon, I'll give you that. Thanks to you clearing out Nightshade Forest, my suppliers should now be able to get through. As a token of my gratitude, I'll sell you my most prized blade at a very agreeable price. This thing comes from the east and is made from folded steel. It's sharper and lighter than any sword I've ever seen. Well, how much does it cost? Oh, wow. I'm a little short on gold in this one. Okay, no. I need a... Do I have... Yeah, that's not gonna work out. We'll buy that later. So, what should I do? Guess nothing to do in this area. Nothing in the well. So, does it say I can go to the next area? Tree. Well, it says everything is cleared out. But this area. Because I'm not sure if I want to do... It still doesn't say. You have to go to like next area of some sort. Oh yeah, I have the doll. What am I what am I doing? You hand the puppet to Olaf. His face turns serious as he slowly takes it and examines it. He solemnly looks up to you. Where did you find this? This belonged to my little baby girl Emily. She was the one beautiful thing my wife left me after dying during childbirth. Now she's... I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it no more. It's obvious he's pretty upset about this. Perhaps someone else could tell you about Emily. Okay, what if I give you this blog? That wouldn't work. Yeah, kind of figures. What can you tell me about Emily? You mean Olaf's daughter? Let me guess. You won't talk about her, right? Emily was one of the happiest, most beautiful little girls I've ever seen. Ever since Olaf's wife passed away, Emily was most beloved to him and would always be seen clinging to her father. Then one night, Emily suddenly disappeared. Naturally, Olaf was devastated and believing she was alive and well, spent months searching the entire valley for her. She was never found. Some believe she's dead, then there's others who believe the porcelain doll story. Porcelain doll. An abandoned plantation house lies to the east which is haunted by the presence of a violent demonic child. In my heart, I believe this child to be Emily. As you can imagine, Olaf refuses to acknowledge this, although, deep down, I suspect he knows it to be true. I believe the child to be possessed by a powerful spirit called the Lamia, which is said to devour the souls of children. Once possessed, the child cannot be exorcised, and there is nothing that can be done. The possessed child is obsessed with destruction and will slaughter anything that crosses his path. So what if I destroyed her? Her eyes suddenly widen as she looks at you with concern. No, you mustn't. You have no idea how dangerous it is. Let me tell you, this is nothing like the tree demon you encountered. It may have the appearance of an innocent child, but that thing is pure evil, and is unlike anything you've seen, which, that'll be easy. You risk your life even going there. If I do it, will you help me find out why I'm here? Seema hesitates and looks at you for a moment. You really mean to go there and slay that monster? She breathes a short sigh. Well, if that's what you truly believe, then I'll not discourage you. You'd be doing this town a great service, and yes, I'd be happy to help you in any way. I can promise you that. The demon child in the plantation house will appear if you simply spell her name. But beware, that creature is extremely dangerous and cares only for your destruction. You're going to need more than just health potions. I strongly recommend you get better protection before venturing there. Go speak to Ivan. He has a store next to the pond in the village square. His expertise in tailoring and his knowledge of protective clothing is remarkable. So tell me about the doll again. She's believed to be Emily, the possessed child of Olaf, the weaponsmith. She haunts the nearby plantation house. Spell her name and she will come to you. Okay, I already know that. So we go to the inn. So I approach the well-dressed tailor who greets you with a smile. What can I do for you, stranger? So who are you? I'm Ivan. My expertise is sewing and clothing. I also know a thing or two about armor and protective garments. Well, I'd like some protective clothing. I'm happy to sell you whatever you need, but you're gonna have to provide me with raw materials first. Oh, alright then. Unfortunately, due to complications with my suppliers, I have no animal pelts left. So each item of clothing you buy from me will cost you a certain amount of gold plus a number of animal pelts. But where do I find them then? I have to hunt animals in various locations as long as they are clear of danger. You should try Nightsheet Forest. I hear it's safe to go there again. Remember, you can only carry a certain number of pelts. If you need money, just sell me any surplus pelts you have and I'll gladly buy them from you. Okay, just to make sure. So, as long as the area is clear of any danger. Okay then. So, what's the upgrade of armor? So it requires pelts, just rabbit pelts. That is the armor. It's fur armor though. Hey, that's something I need to get. Wait, can I do... Oh, I have to go hunting in this? Alright, and... Oh, I got away. It kind of figures. And there you go. Caught it. I have to fight it? So I got deer pelt. Go hunting again. Okay, apparently I need one more. And I can get the armor. Badger. And I got it. No problem. Oh god, please tell me I can grind this out all day. Oh shit. I fucked that one up. Unless there's like a limit to how much you can actually hunt. Because that's all you can do for a minigame like this. No way. There's no way you can just grind this out infinitely just to get some free money. It sounds way too simple. Okay, just to be sure, let me just... How much fur? Okay, I got plenty of these. Okay, let's see if I sell some pelts. How much? It's only... I'll do that. Because I want to get that very last weapon, the katana. Originating from the Far East, this lightweight folded steel sword is considered to be the sharpest and deadliest blade known to man. It deals up to 42 damage this time. We'll buy it. So no more weapons on this one. That's great. Well, we need to sell all this. Well, upgrade armor. Wait, what does it say? It offers 80 HP of protection. Well, let's buy it then. Can you upgrade more than that? No. Apparently not. No, we need to go back to hunting again. We need to stock a little bit of money. Actually, there's gotta be... We need at least like one badger of sort. Oh wow. And they just actually answered me this time. Oh my god. More deer. Give me another one? Oh wow. Another one. another rabbit? Oh my god, more rabbits. Is it gonna give me more? Oh, I was about to say. So we got the armor, we got everything. Oh, wrong one. I have to go to city just to sell everything. Okay, we'll buy about... Yes, 3. Next location. A pair of scruffy, shabby-looking large white wolves angrily block your way. You're not sure if these wolves have anything to do with the smaller ones you encountered in the Nightshade Forest. Perhaps this is an act of revenge for killing off their buddies. Although, yeah, well, I'm perfectly stacked right now. They threateningly glare and growl at you before suddenly charging in your direction. Looks like you've got no choice but to fight them off. Oh, great. How much wolves am I fighting? Oh, just 2? Oh, look at that. I got plenty of HP for this one. And you're dead. You're clearly no matter. Oh, you and the wolf missed. You're a disappointment. And this is the house? Well, that doesn't look like anything scary about to happen, is it? An eerie-looking house stands before you in the middle of a dried-up field. Something doesn't feel right about this place and it's giving you the chills. Okay, let's see if I can interact anything in the house. Oh, there's a brick. Really? There's nothing? What does a broken brick even do? A chunk of rock, which was once part of a brick. Creepy old ruined plantation house. Parts of the house appear to be rotten. The paintwork is all chipped and flaked, and there's moss hanging from the edges. Nobody has lived here for a long time, neither they maintain the house. An ominous feeling burns you deep down in the pit of your stomach. Your intuition is warning you not to get any closer. Well, I want to get inside the house. As you approach the door, you're distracted by something above. A chill goes down your spine as you realize something or someone is staring at you from the upper window. Who must it be out beyond that window then? Whatever that thing was, it knows you're here. So you have to better be careful. Well, before anything, let's save. There's only 3 save slots? I was assuming there's gotta be more. Okay, the front door is surprisingly unlocked. Then again, given the overall poor state of the house and the fact that it's abandoned, you're not really surprised at all. I'm not surprised the door's unlocked. Save again, just to be sure. Before entering, oh damn it, I want to get in the house. There we go. I entered the dark hallway of the plantation house. The lack of lighting gives the place an unsettling, eerie feeling. The entire house looks like it's been vandalized and demolished from the inside. Oh man, spooky. Ah. The stairs are totally wrecked. You wonder what kind of person could have allowed them to degrade to such a dire condition. As much as you'd love to see what's upstairs, this damaged staircase prevents you from doing so. Perhaps you should find an alternative way of getting up there. What, do I need a ladder? Like a stick? That won't work. A safe. Small storage cupboard under the stairs. Can I use... what am I supposed to use? Need this? No, that won't work. Brick? Can I I break this open? Can a stick and lockpick this? No. It wouldn't. So it's a broken banister. Although some parts of the rails are missing, the part of the banister which still stands looks pretty strong and sturdy to you. The rope? Really? Clock. It's an expensive and majestic looking grandfather clock. The front panel looks like it was designed to be open but is locked. Judging from the size of the key fold, it seems like you're going to need a very small key to get in. Well, I got the key right here. That didn't work? Really? Not even a stick? Can't even break it? How about, this blob? Try everything. That wouldn't work, too. It's a dusty old mirror with a golden frame. Judging from the intricate artwork on the frame, you're guessing whoever lived here was pretty well off financially. Can't break the mirror or anything, so I just exit. Okay. What's that? I was about to say, you're not sure if it was your imagination, but you could have sworn you saw something scuttle across the wall. I was about to say, holy shit. You know, there's a bottle of olive oil on the table. Well, I got olive oil. It's a small bottle of Miss Betsy's brand olive oil used in cooking and given beautification of hair and skin. So it's just cosmetic stuff. It's a child's diary which is empty with the exception of the first page which has been written in. Do I even want to read? No, not yet. It has some words scratched into it. It says, the darkest secrets lie behind your own reflection. Okay, let's read it. 4 women argued over who was to be the devil's concubine. They stood before Satan and brought forth gifts to win his pleasure. The first woman presented a necklace of gold and claimed it could make the skies rain fire. The second woman presented a ring of silver and claimed it could dry up the oceans. The third woman presented a bracelet covered with emeralds and claimed it would bring plagues and famine. The fourth woman presented a ruby-encrusted brooch and claimed it could destroy the soul of any living being. The devil claimed each woman and took each gift in the order they were presented, for it was the only way to unlock his icy black heart. Really? The crude handwriting suggests it was written by a child. You find it hard to believe a child would have such a morbid imagination. Oh boy. So, yeah, I already read that. Nothing interactable on the window. So, let's exit and hope that wouldn't work. So, I need having a very you can't combine them too. A painting? Would that work? Something skull across the wall. I'm having a very bad feeling. Not even a rock? Not even a blob? How about... what if I taint the book? That wouldn't work too. If it's sturdy, then you can, like, use a rope, or can I use the match? does it say? Behind your own reflection. I shattered the mirror? Oh shit. Apparently it worked. Despite the fear of earning yourself 7 years of bad luck, you launched a brick at the mirror. Why look, a portion of the back wall is missing. It seems the mirror was hiding a crude secret compartment. Behind the jagged shards of glass sticking out of the frame, you notice a small box inside a hollow cavern in the wall. Oh, well, hey, a little bit more progress is not too bad. You carefully reach into the hole and take out the box. You open the box and see a selection of creepy-looking torture equipment. Among them are chains, hooks, whips, and various other ghastly objects, most of which are stained with what happens to be dried blood. You pick out the only clean item in the box, a medium-sized metal hook which looks like a butcher's meat hook for hanging carcasses. You pocket the meat hook, then carefully close and place the box back where you found it. Is there anything yet? There's nothing in the box? Okay. So, that's the hook. Can I combine it? Hey, I know what to do with this one. You swing the rope and hook above your head and aim for the banister. And success, you manage to hook the rope to the sturdy top railing of the banister. At least you can climb up and see what's there. Sweet. And we climb back up. After climbing the rope, you enter the only accessible room on the upper floor. Judging from the large toy chest, you're guessing this used to be a child's bedroom or playroom. Oh boy. I'm getting a bad feeling around this place. It's an old sewing machine which looks rusty and unusable. You see a small bobbin of green cotton thread on top of the sewing machine. Given how it's the only useful thing here, you pick up the bobbin and pocket it. What's this? It's a small bobbin wound with a short length of cotton thread. What is this, a sewing needle? Can I combine it? You threaten the cotton through the needle. Okay, what about... Okay. Before anything bad happens. It's a large toy chest with a decorative black heart on it. You attempt to fiddle with the combination lock, but the buttons and mechanism appears to be rusted and jammed. Okay, then am I supposed to break it with a stick? That won't work. How about this? This? Can oil work? Okay, it apparently worked. You pour the olive oil in the combination lock in an attempt to lubricate the mechanism. Your patience pays off and the buttons are now usable. That was smart thinking. You attempt to unlock the chest. Press combination and press unlock. So... Okay, I know... You gotta do something. What does the lock say? If I read... So, gold... Something ring right. So the combination has to do with the 4 women. So necklace of gold, I can make skies rain fire. Gold, silver, emeralds, and ruby. Well, you know what? We'll try that. Gold, silver, emerald, and ruby. It worked. The lock opens and the chest lid swings upwards. You peer inside the chest. Seems the only thing in here is a set of toy alphabet blocks. You remove the blocks and place them on the floor. Oh boy. I get that feeling. If I pick up these blocks, something bad gonna happen. There it goes. Wait, what? Oh boy. Okay, we gotta do this. Gotta spell that name out. And I bet by the time if I put the very last letter, there's some screamer gonna pop in my face. Oh. 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 Yep, I called it. I freaking called it. Sounded like it came from downstairs. Oh. Blocks have been arranged to spell the name Emily. They've served their purpose and no reason to play around with them anymore. Well, that's another bad feeling. Alright, where you at? Can I use this? That wouldn't work. Okay, well, I'm getting a bad feeling here that moment I click on her, she's gonna pop in my goddamn face. The little girl sits holding her face and sobs away. Please, will you help me? My poppet broke and needs mending. You're certain she's talking to you. She tosses two small objects to the ground. Slowly and cautiously, you reach over and pick up the broken toy. And then, oh yeah, I got this. So you gotta like do this. Mend that poppet toy, or doll. You carefully use the needle and thread to sew the poppet's faceless head back onto his body. Okay. I was expecting a screamer by the time I give this doll to her. You hand the fixed poppet to the child. She reaches out and takes it from you. Thank you for helping me. It's so nice of you. Okay, then what? Are you Emily? That's a name I've not heard for a long time. It is my name, or so I'm told. Though I'm not familiar with you, whoever you are. That's a lovely poppet you have there. Sometimes I think they're my only friends. I get so lonely here. There's nobody to play with. Your father really misses you. You know my father? You tell her about the weaponsmith Olaf. Oh, how I'd so love to see him, if only once. I wish I could leave this place, but I'm unable to do so myself. I miss him so much. Well, come with me. Let me take you home. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a kind-hearted soul for showing such mercy. Nobody's ever been this kind or shown so much grace. You had no reason to help, and yet you risked coming here to do so. You're truly a wonderful human being. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to do something for you in return. Would you let me stop your heart? Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god. I knew that was gonna happen. It was a trap the whole entire time. I was debated in this bitch. Oh man. Oh man, she takes a lot of fucking damage. Jesus Christ. Oh. I guess we need a little bit more potions than that, because holy shit. Yeah, we need a lot more than that. Okay, last one. Everything's all guaranteed. I can't flee that battle too. Okay, last one. If I get hit, if I miss, I'm screwed. And oh, barely won that shit too. Oh my god. With one final swipe of your blade, you finish off the demon child. As she disappears into thin air, she drops a small silver object. You pick it up and examine what appears to be a small silver trinket. You've gained you've gained an amulet piece. You can check how many you have via the options screen. And why did everything turn back on? The sudden feeling of tranquility engulfs you. It's almost like a weight has been lifted off your chest and the atmosphere of the house has suddenly become more peaceful. Whatever danger it whatever danger was here is now gone forever. You can now rest easy. You still can't help feeling sorry for the poor child, but at least her soul can rest in peace now. Whatever possessed her can't harm her anymore. Oh my god. I cannot believe this. Alright, let me just wait for this health to like recharge. Probably might have to go back and restock on potions too, so we're a quarter way done with the game. Power's back on for God knows why. Can I upgrade? There's nothing available. Really? Okay, let me go back and talk to him. Emily is finally at peace. He just stares at you for a moment and says nothing for a while before finally speaking. So you defeated a porcelain doll, huh? You tell him about the events at the plantation house. His eyes slowly well up as he realizes what happened. He looks up at you and begins nodding as the tears stream down his eyes. I never really accepted my little girl as a monster. Since she disappeared, I lied to myself in false hope that my baby was out there waiting to be rescued. But in my heart, I knew the real truth, and I couldn't face the idea of going out there and ending her life, no matter how many people's lives she ended. She may have been a monster in the eyes of society, but in my eyes, she was still my precious baby girl. Thank you for putting her to rest and bringing peace to her soul. I'll always be grateful to you for that. Alright, so that was done. Okay, I just keep saving. Got any new potions yet? Yes, I have the medium-sized ones now. They will restore more health than the smaller ones you are used to. Sweet. And the porcelain doll is no more. Her soul is at peace. Goddess be praised. I'm so glad you made it out alive. Once again, you've done us all a great service, and thank you for putting all of it at peace. Can you at least help me find out why I'm here? Tell me, how did you arrive here? You explain how you woke up in the log cabin with absolutely no reason of how you got there. She carefully listens to your story and pauses for a brief moment before speaking. You want to know what I believe in my heart? I think you're here for a divine reason. Call it fate if you like. From what I understand, the log cabin you mentioned belonged to a powerful black magician who is no longer with us. I don't know his name or where his body lies, but I do know this land has a history of such people. I'm certain the demons that plague this land are of their doing. Perhaps you're here to undo their work? Okay, where can I find more about the black magician then? It is rumored there is a learned scholar living in the mountains, apparently an old witch who is very knowledgeable about past inhabitants and events. If you're seeking answers about this land or its people, then perhaps it would be wise to speak with her regarding these matters. However, finding her will not be easy. The path to her cave is said to be extremely dangerous, and only those who know the safe routes can reach her. The witch has supposedly hidden herself well, as it said she does not like visitors. There was once a map that showed the safe path to her cave. From my understanding, it was actually two separate sheets of paper which consisted of a map and a base. When these two were aligned on top of one another, and held to the light, it would reveal the correct route. But from what I've heard, the owner of the map tore the top sheet into 4 pieces to prevent anyone reaching her. If you can find the 4 map pieces plus the map base piece and assemble them correctly, you'll be able to visit her. Okay, where do I begin the search then? But let me tell you this. Magicians, sages, and witches are well knowledge about others like them. The man who owned the plantation house where you met the porcelain doll was not only well knowledge in science and medicine, but was also a scholar in the dark arts. His name was Dr. Ellie. He is buried northwest of here in an unmarked grave. If you want to find the map pieces, perhaps you should begin your search there. One more thing before you go. There exists an old tree near here, known as the Tree of Life. A local legend claims the tree can magically heal all your wounds. Although there's no evidence to support such claims, it might be worth looking into. If the legend is true, it may be of great use to you. So where's the grave? It's northwest of here. It might be a good place. Alright. Be sure to visit the Tree of Life. If the local legends are true, the tree may be of value to you. Okay, how much? Oh wow, that's a lot. Buy like 3 of them, just to be sure. So, where is... Oh, him. The hell are you doing here? He slowly speaks up. He looks up to you before speaking. Gunter. Gunter am I. Gunter sees all with Gunter's eye. My name is Gunter, but you beware. Gunter can turn into a flying what am I reading here? It's the village idiot. The village retard. Who's the man in the photograph? Gunter's riddle. If you're cleverer than Gunter answer question. Here's riddle. I have no eyes but can see. I am round, squishy, and stuck inside a skull. What am I? What? I don't even know what the... Do I really have to know this shit? Wow, 33% chance. An eyeball? No way. That was a wild guess. Okay, you show Gunter photo. Are you shitting me? You've gotta be shitting me. You show him the photograph, which he immediately puts right up against his face and examines it inch by inch. Suddenly his eyes widen as he quickly hands it back to you. Bad man, bad man. Man of photo, bad man. Him black magician, do bad things to people. Gunter like you. Here, Gunter give you presents. He pulls out a small fishing rod and hands it to you. Now you can catch fish in pond or lake. You catch fish, then sell it to Gunter. Gunter give you good money for the fish. You can now catch fish. You can see how many fish you've caught via the option screen. No fish to sell. Oh, wow, that was kind of an odd puzzle to finish up, but okay. So can't upgrade anything as of yet. Okay, then what is this? It's a bunch of reeds which have long since died, dried, and hardened in the sun. Alright, let's pick up the reeds. You manage to hook a small glass object which you carefully pull out of the water. Upon closer inspection, you see it's an old bottle with a paper scroll inside. Having a pond in the middle of village square isn't something you see in most villages. It appears to be clean and well maintained as far as ponds go, and not overwhelmed with mosquitoes or other parasites. What is this? A glass bottle with a rolled up piece of paper inside it? Try as you might, there's no way you can get inside without breaking it. Might worth smashing it against something made of bricks. Appears to be a rusty metal panel which looks like something that's potentially jammed into the ground. For what reason or purpose you have no idea. You carefully grab hold of the metal panel, gently pull it out of soil, wipe off the dirt and carry it with you. Really? So that's it for that. So what is this? Can I break it? Oh, I can't even break it, huh? Let's go fishing. Really, that's it? And it's gonna be put in inventory, huh? So it's just a bunch of shrimp. Okay, there's gotta be more than just shrimp. The only thing rare I can find from hunting is a badger. That's it. There's gotta be more than just shrimp. Really? There's nothing but shrimp, huh? You gotta be kidding me. Come on, there's gotta be a variety. Okay, well, whatever then. Let's sell. I might have to off-screen this, because that's kind of too much shrimp on this one. Okay, exit the map. Oh my god, there's apparently a lot of places for me to explore in this one. Try the area at the top left. What the shit? Oh my god. Sitting on the branch of the tree in front of you appears to be a horrifying looking creature with large eyes. It just sits there glaring at you. Judging from its physical appearance, you're guessing it's a forest devil. Unlike the tree demon you encountered earlier, these things are far worse. Just be careful. The creature in the tree must be in seriously bad mood. It lets out a vile hiss as he lunges at you. Prepare to defend yourself. Oh, what type? No jump scare? I was about to say. And that thing has a shit ton of HP. And I'm dead? Oh my god. After suffering humiliating defeat, you regain consciousness and find yourself inside the log cabin once more. Okay, well, apparently, yeah, about that now. We can't go in that area yet. We need a little bit more powerful gear than that. Jesus Christ. How about the middle area? So this is the grave site of sorts. The soil on the grave looks different to the rest of the clearing and has very little grass growing on it. Although the grave appears to be a few years old, the soil looks like it was recently disturbed. A large unmarked gravestone sits alone in the clearing. As to whose grave it is, you can only guess it's the one Seema told you about, which belongs to Dr. Ellie. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do with this grave? Can't use this? That won't work. What if I do this? Something hard like this. I can break it? No? Gee, I wonder... No? Oh, wow. I've combined the stick and the spade piece. In an attempt to create a makeshift shovel, you combine the panel with the stick. It's weak and not very useful. Perhaps you can need some glue to help bind it properly. Is this the glue? Well, even better. You strengthen your custom-made shovel with the tar. Now that's even better. Can I break it? I don't even know what it does. Dry reeds. Alright, let's dig it. You begin the painstaking, laborious task of digging the grave. Deeper and deeper you dig until your shovel hits the large wooden box. You clear the dirt from the top of the box, and just as you suspected, it turns out to be a coffin. I get the feeling this dude's gonna pop out of that coffin anytime soon. The coffin lid has tiny holes where the nails should be. You try opening the coffin, but the lid has been somehow forcibly jammed into the box. Oh, no shit. And seal it shut. You're simply not going to open this with your bare hands. Well, apparently it worked. You ram your shovel into the lid of the coffin and attempt to pry it open. After a lot of effort, you finally pull open the lid and find nothing. That's it. And the shovel broke. Oh god. You gotta be kidding me. Again with this bullshit. You're startled by the hideous zombie-like creature that suddenly appears in front of you. Careful, judging from the way he's going, he doesn't look too friendly. Worthless maggot, he said. You dare disturb my slumber? Be gone or pay with your soul. You can only conclude this is Dr. Ellie, the man you've been searching for. I knew that was gonna happen. It's gonna pop in my face. Although, being honest, you weren't really expecting him to be up and about. Oh, great. How much HP does it have? Oh, it's a manageable battle. Just a couple more hits. Alright, one more and he's dead. Ah, oh, damn it. Unlucky. But that's fine. And he's dead. Dr. Ellie falls and crumbles into dust as he hits the ground. As he falls, he drops something shiny near the gravestone. New weapons and armored clothing have been unlocked. Ain't that amazing? You look at the silver object Dr. Ellie dropped. Upon closer inspection, you notice a small silver key. And I picked up the key. Just waiting for this health to regen. So, I don't know what this key unlocks, but maybe it's something that can be unlocked in that house over there. I already know that. Let's enter here. This one? That didn't work? Really? I was really hoping that would unlock. Wait. So it's not the safe or storage cupboard. How about this one? You tried the small silver key in the lock. It fit. Well, there you go. I unlocked it. You twist the key, unlock the panel, and swing it open. You examine the clock face. Really? That's... So what do these buttons even do? Oh. One... So what's the puzzle to this? not that. That's that. Okay, there, we gotta try this. That. No, really? Yeah, I know I had that. I had that down. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, there you go. Whatever that was. You hear a click as a small scroll of paper pops out at the bottom of the clock face. You pick up and unroll the scroll. A large iron key falls out from inside it. You pocket the key and take a closer roll. You take a closer look at the unrolled parchment. It appears to be a part of the large map. So I got one of the map pieces. Can I open this now? Alright, there you go. Finally unlocked it. Better not be something inside will pop in my face, though. Whatever inside here was not meant for your eyes. The owner's obviously gone to a lot of trouble keeping the contents of this cupboard hidden. You take a peek inside, not quite knowing what to expect. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Disgusted at what you see inside, it's a mummified baby skeleton lies inside an old box. Given the bizarre dried blood patterns everywhere, you can only conclude this poor child was used in some kind of sick magic ritual. Oh my god, why would you do this? You stare at the dead baby with mixed feelings of horror and pity. A nasty looking impact mark on the baby's skull and the dried blood splatters suggest the child died from a severe blow to the head. What kind of sick individual would do such a thing? That's what I want to ask. A fragrant herb has been sprinkled around the box. Upon closer inspection, you realize it's dried sage. And I pick up dried sage. You feel sick to your stomach knowing this child was murdered. And I take the book. So everything else is just the skeleton itself. Oh my god, just why? That is just... that is so wrong. Oh god. So that's the area that I cannot kill off. So that's the freaking coffin. So what is the requirement for this armor? 1 deer and 1 elk. What's this weapon? That's a crossbow. I don't even have enough money for that too. Yeah, we'll end the stream here shortly. Because I feel like the progression is very simple on this one. Because it's only 26% done. No, it's 36% done. And I feel like you can complete this in under 5 to 7 hours. So I might do some recordings later on. So give this a follow, and I'll see you guys later.